Hello there, this is Anonymous Oracle here with a full moon reading. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. If you have not already, I would highly check out my Patreon, even if it's the free membership. There is a link in the description, likely in the comments section. Okay, because I post free readings there as well. You're going to want to check them out, okay? There's quite something intense here in the air that I'm feeling. I want to see if I can peck on it on Patreon as well. There have been messages coming through about a lot of vindication towards the collective. So I want to dedicate a reading especially for the full moon, since the energy is very much so still in effect. And I dropped the deck, one of the decks, and I saw this wolf here staring into my soul. So I was like, I know I need to pull energy on that, okay? I'm going to see which deck I want to use specifically. Those asking about Baba. Baba is benched for a while because Baba fell, okay? So he's in recovery mode. He's fine. Don't worry, he just chipped his toe. He took one for the team, and Lulu is taking his place for karmic watching. Okay, so I'm going to be using a little deck just to kind of get a vibe. Anybody new? Welcome. Hi there. Yeah, I saw this faced up as well. Healing. I don't know why I'm drawn to like a serpent's bite. So you could be healing from traumatic experiences pertaining to a more karmic cycle. You could be shedding old skin, moving through a new version of yourself that best aligns with who you are. I'm getting the vibe of a phase where people were acting a certain way, but they felt and thought differently. And now your mannerisms, I'm hearing mannerisms, how you conduct yourself is likely going to be tested based on a new sense of self. Magic in the reverse and gratitude. Wow, this is a very big message, which is something I'm going to likely share that reading as well for free members. So go check out the Patreon. This is big. This is when I think of gratitude and the elephant, I think of ancestor energy. Elephants are highly spiritual animals, and there's something about them that reminds me of ancestors on the other side. When I see the raven in the reverse with magic, it's kind of like whatever energetic attacks that people have been sending your way, whether intentionally or unintentionally, you're being protected. Okay, there's something here about something likely being warded off, or you're going to see what it means to be protected, divinely protected, because there's something either backfiring or not working, and you're encouraged to express gratitude for that. That's what I felt with this serpent's bite. You could be healing from an attack, whether in the real world, energetic attack. There's a need to give thanks, okay? I'm seeing message at the bottom, air. We're going to see what that's about. There could be communication coming your way, but let us see. Let us see. Let us see. I'm going to be using the basic tarot. I feel like my channel is attracting a lot of divine feminines, which it typically does, but you guys could be watching. There's another moon here as well. There's something, I'm just seeing something, a withdrawal. There is someone here, an energy here, the collective here are just withdrawing. And it's becoming easier for you to withdraw your energy. I'm getting also like a group that is monitoring and they're feeling conflicted in this, or a person. Let's see, what do we have for the collective here? What do the majority of the collective watching need to know? Can I get a story best suited for the majority of the viewers, please and thank you. Six of Cups, nostalgia, the past returning for some time. I heard something about reviewing the past. Oh, wow, beautiful. You see with justice at the end, and here come that little energy. There's justice on the divine feminine side. If. I'm hearing if. So with this past review, right? The Six of Cups typically speaks of nostalgia. Sometimes it could be reminiscing of the past coming back around. I'm getting an energy here. With the Eight of Pentacles, I heard the word review. So you could be encouraged to review the past, right? And work on something and build with people and progress forward in your life based on what you've learned from the past. So let's say you stub your toe around the same rock 50 times. You're going to review and be like, hey, I stubbed my toe against that rock. Anytime I ran this lap, that'll be the 50th time. I'm going to make sure that next time I run this lap, I'm not going to stub my toe against that rock, for example, right? And it's like, I'm getting an energy of progressing and the people that you choose to progress with being conducive to forward movement based on past reviews. With the Death card, there's an energy of change and transformation, but it gives me the vibe of the evolution of a person. Again, Divine Feminine Collective. So I see here progressions being made in the practical world, building something. Maybe there are changes in the community being made or in your surroundings based on this review of the past. Justice being on your side. In other words, there's good karma to be collected. And I feel like with this Page of Swords, you could be being watched at this point in time by a soulmate with the Two of Cups behind the Page of Swords. Okay, this could be a new soulmate, but your justice is coming in. So long as you are moving in the energy of not repeating past cycles. So, okay, that's very specific. It's kind of like, well, hey, do you want forward movement in your life, or are you looking to go another merry-go-round in the same energy or doing the same things? Because I get a vibe of someone, there's someone liked my comment, said Baba loves you for standing up for him. So maybe someone here feels bad for Baba. Drop down comment message, Baba loves you for that. He's like, yes, please care about me. Anyways, the timing of that was hilarious. But what I was saying, it's like, yeah, sometimes people say one thing, think one thing, but then they act in a way that's based on their trauma, or they conduct themselves from a more codependent place or a trauma-based place. So in comes this season, right, where you can do things differently based on what you've learned, based on having stubbed your toe 50 times. Are you going to now move in the energy that will bring justice about in your life, or are you going to stub your toe another time? Because I'm seeing the past coming back for review. I.e., okay, I'm seeing this. Am I going to do this again? Am I going to go about this again? Or am I going to make choices and progress in a way that is conducive to balance being restored in my life? We all have free will at the end of the day. But for the Divine Feminine Collective, who went through a major transformation over time, they're healing. And part of this healing is them exercising a new way of being. This also helps ward off energetic attack from people who likely didn't wish you well. Okay? You might feel a lot closer if you guys are praying. I'm definitely going to pick up some charms later. But with that, I'm seeing a peeping Tom. Okay? Or Tamara, man or woman, who's watching this happening, this going down for you, okay? Very curious, very curious. Someone here could also be trying to pull themselves out of regret of the past, or regret of what could have been when it comes to manifesting Ten of Pentacles, stability, abundance, and long-term. I'm seeing someone trying to pull themselves out of a sad, sorry place. Observing you. Now I'm not going to go too deep, but you get the vibes. 6 of Cups, overall energy, reviewing the past. That was the appetizer. Now the main course, 9 of Cups. I'm getting the energy of someone who's hyper intuitive, who's not even aware that they are putting out very positive intentions. For others of you, you're very aware. I just felt this really weird, hazy energy just now. You, as an intuitive yourself, could be sending out a lot of vibrations at this time that are helpful to the next step. Okay, the way you move. I'm also hearing something about self-interest. So there's a difference between being a very selfish person and then moving through a selective self-interest. So it's like, I'm not going to partake in something that I know would make me unhappy, or that I know is not in my best interest or for my highest good. So I just see someone moving in a way that's for their highest good and putting out these intentions. Okay, very hyper intuitive energy. We have the 8 of Swords. I'm hearing this can go one of 2 ways. Ooh, okay. With a World card, it's like, okay, cycle's closed. This next cycle can go one of 2 ways. Are you going to be moving through a space of like satisfaction and gratitude, or are you going to be moving through a space of your traumas, your fears? It's like, what do you decide? Okay, because these are 2 very contrasting energies. It's like 2 different people. It's like, who do you want to be? Maybe you're in an energy, or that's what's encouraged over this full moon, for you to decide, who do you want to be? Is this energy making you bug out, making the past haunt you? Or is this making you manifest and review the past lovingly with patience for yourself and others? It's kind of like, who do you want to be, right? Because it's even when it comes to like energy work, your fears feed that. So it's like, oh, I'm being hexed, or someone's cursing me. Your fears feed that. Okay, so it's like, that could be true. Maybe someone is wishing you bad juju, but it's like, how do you move? Okay, are you praying? Are you protecting your energy? Are you grounding yourself? Are you allowing it to win? Okay, I'm just being reminded of how in the Bible, I think it says, be not afraid, or something like that, like 300 and some change, maybe 365 times. Isn't it so? Be not afraid. Yeah. It's like, which one? I don't know. Maybe it's easier said than done for a lot of people. But what I'm seeing here is like, there are two ways something could go. It's literally what I heard. 2 ways this energy could take you. Trapped in the past, or based on fear-based actions or inaction for that matter, or from a selective self-interest place. Where is this you know, this is the thing with me and with readings. I obviously never really know how it goes. Like, I'm very fluent with translating what I'm seeing, but even I'm sitting here like, well, what's next? You know what? I literally feel that way. Like, what's next? There are 2 ways something is going. I'm sitting here like, okay, is the deck going to point out what happens with either? I don't know. It's like, this feels weird for me. Okay. There's an energy here that wants to advance. I'm hearing the word cautious, and I'm seeing a Queen of Wands with the Ace of Cups. This reads like a new prospect. I'm seeing someone here who could be wanting to advance, but psyching themselves out a little bit. These cards. Wheel of Fortune, yes. Someone's a bit nervous because they know that some kind of move they make could change everything. What is this? Ace of Swords. So there's a lesson attached to this. I'm being very much so drawn to how this figure is holding the sword of truth, and this sword of truth is coming through here. So someone here is, it's almost like they're encouraged to move with a sense of truth within about their feelings. Maybe someone is encouraged to just be honest with themselves, speak their truth. I'm also hearing the word integrity. So someone's afraid to make a certain move, okay? Because it could bring about a very big change in their life. Okay, this is someone who maybe is nervous to be vulnerable in this energy. This is someone who wants to show up like a knight in shining armor. And I'm going to be honest, guys, because while I cater to people in like soulmate cycles, I'm reading a newer soulmate as well. So I wouldn't pin this energy to a particular past person alone. And I'll tell you why. Because when this card came out, you can rewind. I saw Queen of Wands with the Ace of Cups. More often than not for readers, the Ace of Cups is new love. And a Queen of Wands is a woman on the scene or a woman who's available or on the market. Look now, at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups is that knight in shining armor. The Six of Wands is feeling victorious. And I'm seeing the king to that queen. This is a newer couple, okay? So I would be open-minded to what can come your way. But what I can say is that there's a soulmate energy that is psyching themselves out a little bit when it comes to advancing. I'm also hearing somebody who doesn't want to come off too strong. Okay. There's something here about this person having been hurt before, and for some of you, you resonate with that as well, where you felt hurt and left out in the cold, or you had to say goodbye to one pain too many. That's where you'll likely resonate with whoever this is. And I didn't really intend this for this to become a love reading, but I'm seeing this being a reading, a full moon reading that emphasizes how you should allow yourself to review the past enough for it to be conducive as to how you choose to move forward, but not let it dominate your fears and paralyzing you from trying, okay? Because I see where someone is like either fresh out of heartbreak, or you know, they're trying to move in a way where I'm trying to be smart about my choices. I don't want to hurt like that again. I had to walk away from someone I really deeply loved and gave my heart to. I'm a little bit nervous because I want to show up and show up good, but at the same time, you get what I mean? That's here. There was some kind of painful truth this person likely went through that is making them a little bit cautious to new starts, okay? And I feel like you'd relate to that. I also see someone wanting to hold off intimacy. It's like, I'm willing to take my time with that because I just turned my back on another situation. The Temperance Angel beside the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is typically a lot of passion. Sometimes I read this also as a new, you know, person. But the Temperance Angel is like, how about you just take your time with that, okay? There's no rushing that. Slow and steady wins the race here. The Fool. Yeah, it is very new. Because someone needs to like, it's like move with a sense of freedom, but also keep that sense of freedom and liberation. It's like if you're freeing your energy up from a very tough cycle, you don't want to lock your energy back down in something new that moves where you move just like that again. It's like if you feel free, if you're purging, keep doing that. Don't change because of someone new. Okay, look, King of Swords. There's someone here who I really feel someone who's, it reads a little bit like scorned from an experience. This could be it's to be compared to someone who could have gone through a divorce, okay? Because the King of Swords for me is someone who's either like really serious, an ex to somebody, like a serious one, like a divorced person. This is also someone maybe in a bit more of a professional setting where their job requires them to be a certain way. They can't get their feelings involved. Like that's exactly the King of Swords to me. A very smart king. And this is someone who, with the Fool card, they're like, I'm a free person. I get to start anew. But I'm definitely incredibly scorned from a previous experience, and I don't want to just throw my heart into something. This is a bit more of a serious person. Yeah, for some of you with the past coming back around here with the Four of Wands, this person could have been in a more serious situation. I can't make it up. This is the rock they stubbed their toe against. How many times? This last time they damn near busted their toe, which is funny because I bust my pinky toe a few times. I know what that's like. This last hurrah was horrible. And for some of you, I keep hearing the word relatable. You could be coming into a season where you are meeting people who went through what you went through. You're being aligned with people who closed out major karmic cycles. This is huge. Like the way I split this is insane. It's like, dang, there's no revisiting that ever again. Wow, this really was the devil in disguise. Or whoa, I've learned I can't make it up. Now I'm seeing the hangman. It's like I've ascended. I'm not revisiting that cycle. That's why it's like I'm seeing, for those who are maybe on this wave, you are reviewing the past, understanding what that represented, realizing why you can't revisit that behavior or revisit those cycles, and are actively trying to change your behavior. Because the way I saw the Six of Cups set up earlier with the Eight of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles is I am actively working on my surroundings, me working on myself or whatever, to based on past reviewing. So you're not going to repeat the same crap. There's a person here who is now free to some extent from the crap and is not looking to re-enter crap. Okay. Hey, if you resonate with that, great. But this is a masculine energy that I'm reading on, particularly who feels this way. Tell me more about this King of Swords. This King of Swords is very interesting. Now, you could be any gender and feel like you resonate with this king. But this king, I feel like, has their eyes set out on someone. There's this also someone who could have been deceived before, because I'm drawn to how God's truth here, this sword is one that they're holding. In other words, this king knows, this king needs to learn to trust their discernment. They've grown. And if you are a queen and you too are afraid of putting yourself out there again, just trust your discernment. Don't ignore it, okay? This is someone who doesn't want drama in their life. I just saw the Five of Wands with the Six of Swords. They want to go to calmer waters. They don't invite drama in their life. Okay, serious tone here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, death is permanent endings, complete transformation to what? The way I go about in love, soulmates, connection. There's a complete transformation when it comes to this new cycle of soulmates coming in, or the way you conduct yourself with soulmates in general. You could have a couple of soulmates, but if you have outgrown the previous one, it doesn't matter if they spin the block 50 times, how you monitor, like how you move through it, will be based on what you've ascended out of. So it's like you could have a soulmate spin the block, but if they're stuck on Karmicville, you're not going to want to entertain it if you've outgrown karmic energy. All I know is there's a permanent shift that took place that is going to attract a different breed of people, a different pool of people. And by breed, I mean, like, you know how they say people are cut from the same cloth? It's like you're going to be on their vibration. It's going to be very different from the last vibration you nudged out of. Because with this is just confirming what I'm feeling, a permanent ending. So it's like literally oil and water is going to be really weird. Oil and vinegar is just going to be like, no way I could ever entertain that anymore. Yeah, maybe the old you would have, but the new you that has since healed and shed old skin would not tolerate that. And whoever this king is, this person really, really feels like a completely different energy than what I'm used to reading here from the masculine collective. Typically, this is a different kind of masculine. I'm smelling a different one. Ooh, chilly. Yeah. This is someone who could have gone through horrific experiences doing low vibrational things with multiple party situations. Like, it's almost like something about casual stuff only brought this person a lot of pain. Okay, King. What is this King of Swords? The World. The Magician. This is someone who, with the newfound freedom they've established, they feel like the world is their oyster. This is a very open person. It's kind of like someone who is manifesting a do-over in their life, literally. Like cycles close out completely. I'm manifesting a do-over, which is, again, a very interesting string of masculine collective. This is a really, like, I've never had this energy here. I've never had this energy here like this. No. I don't mind it. Let's continue. I don't even know what to say. What the heck? 701. I'm telling you. Oh, listen, y'all. Lulu's like, let me get comfortable, because this person literally is like, finds it repulsive. This person is like repelled by groupie energies. Like, this is confirmation that I'm picking up on a very different string of masculine. It's like a flavor of energy, right? I can taste when something feels different from what I typically read. This person, this is confirmation. I'm emphasizing on the King of Swords, okay? I got the 7 of Wands. This is a very defensive energy, okay? Right? This looks defensive. To what? This. You know how many masculines would be like in the past that I've read then would be like, oh, wow. The 3 of Cups. In other words, Patricia, Lucy, and Becky like me. Oh, do you know what I mean? This one is like, no, stay away from me. Who is this person? Literally, where are they? What am I reading tonight? This energy is very, very strange. I've never seen this energy come through. This is someone who's repulsed by people who are just too icky and sticky. It's like, no, back up. I don't know you like that. So this is the kind of person, the energies that would come in. Hey, how have you been? Do you mind helping me with this? Like, do I know you? No, I don't. Can you please leave me alone? Like, who is this person? This is someone who, something terrible happened with this person. It's like someone who fell for temptation and it gave them the worst experience ever, and they've since learned their lesson. This is someone who's learned their lesson. I can't make it up. This is someone who wants to rebuild a new 4 of Wands, which is a more traditional union, because the old one went up in flames. That's the only way a masculine will act like this, grown. Because a lot of them run around acting like Peter Pan syndrome. They'll be, you know, and it's like, grow up. This is someone who grew up because something terrible happened. And that's what I was feeling from the very beginning. Fascinating. So in other words, if you are here and you are part of the feminine collective, you're going to be manifesting this breed, style, string of energy your way. I said what I said. Mark my words. This is different. It's kind of like where you were maybe attracting, I don't know, horny chihuahuas. You're going to be attracting trained Doberman. Okay. I'm done. Queen of Pentacles. This is just as I was talking about it, I heard the word like wife material because we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is like very open and available to a great time. The Queen of Pentacles, it's like maybe you're going to learn to be, you know, read an energy that is empowered, available, but also your energy will also read very, what's the word? Grounded. Now they want to talk about your string of energy, because the Queen of Pentacles is definitely, you know, irrespective of gender, commitment material. Okay. That's so fascinating. Tell me more. 2 of Swords. I'm hearing there's something here about 8 of Wands. There's something here about you and your boundaries when it comes to how much you give and receive being very crucial to this. Because a Queen of Pentacles doesn't give and receive with just anyone. And a Queen of Pentacles, more often than not, rejects or denies a lot. Because it's not, again, it gives me the energy of exclusive. With the Six of Swords, you had to move up along, away from people where there were maybe lack of progression. I'm seeing no contact situations. So it's like the Two of Swords is a no. The Two of Swords is I don't want to see that. I don't want to deal with that. The Six of Pentacles, depending on the scenario, can be either breadcrumbing about equal reciprocity and a necessity for that, right? So I see a transition being made with how you choose to see things. Okay, the Two of Swords can also speak of denial. You could have healed your sense of denial when it came to this process at all. How much of you are you giving away? How much are you getting in turn? Are you being taken for granted? Are you allowed to be played for a fool? Queen of Pentacles is like, yeah, I'm kind, I'm generous, I'm nurturing, I'm compassionate, I'm grounded, I'm responsible around abundance. However, I'm not all those things for just anyone, because the Queen of Pentacles is typically a wife card, okay? So your energy reads very practical, but also one that people take seriously, okay? Not that that was never the case before, but the way I'm reading the energy, it's standing out stronger than ever. I can't make it up. The Ten of Pentacles is literally having it all. Maybe it took for you to believe you deserve it all for you to attract it in. Because some people, you know, they say, yeah, I deserve the best, but then they entertain the worst. So that's what I meant with how you conduct yourself needing to align with what you preach or with what you stand for. You are attracting exactly what I described. So keep doing that. Keep conducting yourself as such. I'm also getting this energy of that coming your way. Tell me that this character is new. I'm not even seeing the older string of masculine collective in this. I'm 32 minutes in. I'm not tasting it. Again, energy has a flavor for me. Not that I've tasted, but I not a whiff. And that is weird to me. That is very weird to me. It's like, where did they go? This is not your old runner. This is not. It's not a runner. This is not a runner. It's like, who is this? Here's the runner. This is more runner energy, though. As I speak of King of Wands, it's like, who is this? Sometimes the King of Wands is like my new guy card. But again, it's like, this does not feel like the runner. This is a King of Swords with their boundaries up. This is someone who's like, you could see them sitting at the cafe by themselves, just having a cup of coffee with their laptop and not looking at anyone. It's like, you know how some people rubberneck where they see a beautiful woman pass by with a big peach and they're like, this person wouldn't even blink twice. I'm telling you, very different string of energy. This one here, Queen of Pentacles, can take seriously. Not a King of Wands that chases the first skirt that throws its way at two completely different string of men. Okay, if it's a man. I'm reading masculine energy. Let's see. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands to the Ace of Cups, I'm hearing the word crush. This person could have developed a crush, but this person also gets crushed on a lot. Very strange here. Who is this person? This person, this person, yo, I'm getting a random side message. There could be, again, this is a really random side message. Take whatever applies, leave the rest. This is a person for some of you in your community or part of a old community where there are certain karmics who are interested in this person, but it never ever managed to make it their way. It's like they never got even close to this person. This is like, it reads like a more exclusive energy, and you don't have to be some elite, sat in a penthouse somewhere for you to be considered exclusive energy, okay? It doesn't matter your tax bracket or what money you make for your energy to read exclusive. This person's energy reads exclusive. And I'm seeing karmics, even from your community, for some of you where this reading resonates, or karmics you have dealt with or have been confronted by, crushing on this energy because there's no access. People always respect more and are drawn to the things they cannot have. This person is is one of them. And it's like they're interested in the divine feminine. This is someone who's straight up like, okay, piss off. And this Queen of Wands is like, wow, I have so many feelings here for you. Very strange. This is another karmic energy that I'm reading. But anyway, very strange. Yes, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I literally cannot make this up. What did I say about just not? No, they don't want this Queen of Wands. They don't want this. They don't just accept whoever. This is a pretty lonely person because their energy is sacred. They're not going to give in to just whoever or whatever. They've seen enough. It's like this person had their fun and nothing fun or good came out of that fun. So they're like, I don't even want to deal with you because you literally smell like trouble. All those feelings. It's like a younger soul. This person is turned off by younger souls who just, you know, it's giving dodo bird. This person doesn't want to hang out with dodo birds, okay? Confirmation. They're repulsed by dodo bird energy. Period. And you are not a dodo bird. It's so funny because there was a reader who I admire. She had mentioned something about dodo birds. She's like, you're not a dodo bird, you're an owl. So maybe you're a hawk, maybe you're an owl, maybe you're like this weird tropical bird, and this person is surrounded by dodo birds. This person is like, ew, next, thank you, next, quite literally. Arms crossed, I don't want it. Back the heck up. But they're interested in a divine feminine collective here. This is a different breed altogether. They're manifesting. For some of you, they're very curious to you. They're a very powerful manifestor themselves, but they're curious to you. If you're a high priestess, you could resonate with this reading because I'm seeing the high priestess. The Page of Pentacles is curiosity. This person might reach out, okay? What is this King of Swords going to do? Because this King of Swords, when they move, oh, they move. They make big moves. It's not, hey, how are you? They're not going to poke you on Facebook. This person is going to make a solid move. Knight of Pentacles is a solid move. It's slower, but when it approaches, it approaches with solid intentions. I heard I know what I want. As soon as I said I heard I know what I want, and this Empress came out. Divine Feminine, don't say I didn't tell you so. You're going to be attracting a different string of energy altogether, a different vibration, and it's going to be real nice. So you're going to want to hold off. If something remotely smells like a repetition of the past, a little advice to you, reject it. Because you're not going to be missing out if your discernment is on sharp and your intuition and your ticker is on right, and you know it's going to repeat the same crap you've already been exposed to. You're going to welcome this string of energy that is going to be like the complete opposite of what you've dealt with. And you're going to be more welcoming of it, and you're going to enjoy it more because it's like, wow, finally, I'm either meeting myself and the way I love in a different person, or I'm meeting a higher vibrational individual that is a match for me because I've grown myself. The way I describe this energy almost reminded me of the Divine Feminine's collective, how they've been scorned, but this really felt like a Divine Masculine. It did not feel karmic in any way, okay? This is insane. I knew tonight's reading was going to be special, but This person knows what they want and who they want, and it is the divine feminine. This person's been watching. I feel it too. This person's a higher level soulmate, because I was talking about soulmates and I'm seeing the lovers here. This person already feels drawn to you, but they're not going to show you. They don't want to come off sleazy. They don't want to come off too strong. They're a little bit in their head, and but they're taking their time. Okay, they're taking their time. Yeah, this is someone who wants to talk. Empress. This person sees you as a high vibration, so it's like they see quality. I'm telling you, this person knows. It's like they recognize a higher vibrational feminine when they see one. It's like that one right there. That one. It's like, I want that one. I don't want her. I don't want this one. I don't want that one. I want that one. Which shows that they're not a Peter Pan. You don't even know. I'm hearing you don't even know the half of it. Telling you. I'm getting the vibe of the divine feminine being used to people manipulating her energy for intimacy. You maybe give people like a power up, like your energy gives them a power up. With the Eight of Cups, you learn to walk away. Like if you know that someone is manipulating you just to be intimate with you, turn your back. I'm seeing a lot of people manipulating you for your energy, manipulating you for maybe your sexual energy. Like this is manipulation. And the Ace of Wands is like a power up. It's like some people could be jealous of that energy. Like, I don't know what it is, bro, but just walk away. I'm telling you, I want to know more about this new string of energy. This person is closing in, but you don't even know it. The moon speaks of like things energetically taking place. This full moon could draw out the desire for this energy to close in. And I can't tell you how this reading creeped me out a little bit, because it doesn't even want to discuss the previous masculine collective. Y'all think I'm playing with you, but goodness me, it's not discussing the previous masculine collective that typically hits this table at all. It's not even here. It's not even here. It's insane that I get a King of Swords with their guard up. That's peeping a divine feminine, and they're hiding. They're kind of suppressing their passion and their desire to move forward and close in. They're doing it in a way that feels comfortable for them, but they're also doing it in a way that maybe not too many people would suspect. This person has very serious intentions. I also get an energy that a lot of people want but can't have. That was kind of obvious. But I really feel like a lot of people would be jealous with this starting off. Like this is a new start, a passion new start. It's like this person, it would attract a lot of gossip maybe. And that's what I say. This person doesn't have to be like a celebrity. It doesn't have to be a baller. It doesn't have to be like loaded. Their energy is exclusive. It's like this person just can't be summoned to any old party. This person won't be seen with just anyone. This person won't entertain just anyone. You have some people who pretend to be that, but are screwing like 20 different women on the side. This person shows up the way they are. They're about what they are. It's like some people literally pretend to be divine masculines, but are like sexually reckless. This person is just... what you see is what you get, and not anyone can get to them. Their energy is very, very, it's a different breed, y'all. I can't make it up. Like, this is just a whole different breed of masculine. And you need to have faith that it will come. Because for some of you, you guys gave up on a decent person. So you're going to entertain the past energies and low vibrational scenarios. Spirit is like, can you just keep releasing and trust that this new string of energy, this new vibrational timeline or batches or wherever this breed is coming from will find you. Because again, I'm still processing how the previous Divine Masculine collective that I've been reading on for like years, right? It's like I've been reading on the channel for years, and this is new. This is really new for me. What do we have to say? What do we have to say about this? Third party interference. Wow. Remember how I said I didn't even felt the runner? Depending on where you're at, the runner could become the new third-party interference with this new person. For some of you, this is confirmation that a third party held your runner up. But what this is telling me, that this runner could be the third wheel now, which is crazy, right? Because typically it's the runners dealing with karmics, making the Divine Feminine a third wheel. And I say that because no Divine Feminine wants to willingly be anyone's third wheel. But the way I'm reading this is like the other way around. The shoe will be on the other foot, essentially, with big success in the reverse. For some of you, you're curious to where that old runner got held up. There is no success to be had with that third party interference with your divine connection. Potentially divine connection. Okay, this is really weird. Spring, I'm hearing fresh energy. For some of you, this new higher level soulmate will come in by spring. Wait, something flipped. Eternal love. Wow. Manifesting. What did I say? Don't manifest through your fears. Manifest through gratitude. Manifest through releasing the old. Manifest through reviewing the past with love and choosing to consciously move and act in a way that is aligned with what you desire for yourself. So it's very hard for you to be entertaining, you know, people who don't value you when you're looking for someone who you hope cherishes you, right? It's like if you're being treated like trash, and here you are willingly throwing yourself either back into an old relationship or in a relationship that represents the old style. It's like, no. Counsel and therapy. I don't know if some of you are coming out of that. I'm hearing something is therapeutic to you. So maybe it's not you necessarily seeing a therapist, but that you're doing something that is very therapeutic to you. Either way, yes. Where this twin flame cycle is concerned, I'm telling you, a lot of them didn't make the cut. Okay, we have epiphany and stuck. Some kind of an epiphany you had helped release you from a very stagnant cycle. And if you're not there yet, it's okay. You'll like work on it. Wow. Slow and steady in the reverse. Self-worth. So I guess this pace of these transformations depends on where you're at with the healing you've done concerning your self-worth lessons. But yeah, interesting. I'm not too like, I've never seen this. I'm still processing how this other masculine didn't even take the mic. Spirit doesn't want to talk about them. Oh my gosh, I can't make it up. Take a leap of faith into the unknown. This is the Divine Feminine collective releasing the past cycle. That's why I can't even read the runner's energy. It barely came out. Oh my God. Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Anyway, this is very bizarre to me. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. What did I say? Are you putting out intentions? You know, not even literally, like, you don't have to like be that literal about it, but are you moving through fear, or are you moving through like selective self-interest and what's best for your highest good, not harming others in between? Ooh. I'm seeing a new soulmate come in. Some of you believe in Greek mythology. It says humans were originally created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and a head with 2 faces. Fearing their powers, Zeus split them into 2 separate beings, condemning them to spend their lives in search of each other's halves. You're gonna have a person. What did I say about you wanting to find somebody that treats you with the level of compassion and consideration you have for others? Like, you're gonna be healthy, moving through love in a healthier way, and a more healed sense of self, to embrace that. Because a part of me believed that if you did not go through what you went through, you wouldn't know how to move with this new soulmate. Because I promise you, this is someone who's someone of integrity. And I really felt this random string of energy that a lot of jealousy comes with it, because there are certain people from a community of karmics that either really like this person, look up to this person, which is an even bigger slap in the face for Karmicville, because they're like, wow, the person that we could never get wants the collective. That's really weird. It was a random string of energy. Very jealous too. It was crazy. I was like, what? Yeah. So that is what I have for you. I'm gonna leave it there. I might use a full moon deck, or one of my, it's crazy, I grabbed this deck, look, the moon showed up. A very funny, it's for my glasses. Here we are. This is crazy. Yeah, I've never done a reading like this. This is new. This is new. It's giving divine masculine. Who? Oh, okay. The end of a tough cycle approaches. I feel like it's coming full circle. It's in the reverse. It's almost like the start of something new is here. Bring love into the situation. What do I need to know? The end of a tough cycle is here. A win-win outcome is forecast. Balance being restored. Balance. This full moon is bringing balance if you allow it. Because, as I said, it depends what energy you move through. Balance will be on your side. Justice to the Empress card if you move in the energy that is conducive to forward movement based on the past review. And the end of a tough cycle. This cycle was tough, but you're tougher. Okay. Dang. Last one. Meditate and contemplate. Yeah, if you feel weird in this energy, especially for those with maybe a lot of water in their chart, or you're just more heightened around this time, just ground yourself. If you need to go outside, I actually, funnily enough, I went to the beach on Sunday, and literally when I dunked my head into the water, I heard, "Return your troubles to the earth." And that was so beautiful. I don't know where it came from, but I literally heard, "Return your troubles to the earth." And it made me think of a song that my dad died to. Like, he literally died to this song. It's called Terry's Song by Bruce Springsteen. And there's a part where he says, and will return your ashes to the earth. But in this case, what I heard in my head was, return your troubles to the earth. So in other words, when you're in salt water, right, when you go to the beach, you take off dense energy off of you. For others of you, you're being encouraged to go outside, ground your energy, you know, hug a tree, give up whatever worries back to the earth. Just give it there, put it away. Whether you wash it away in the ocean, whether you know, sink your feet into the ground in some grass and you give it away. Like, I really do feel that our surroundings can return peace to us if we allow it. Okay, so that's my tip of advice to you. Lulu says good night, take care, and until next time, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you. Bye.